still, how do I say? It's beautiful. Only movie.
Stop being silly now.
It is like, only movie. No.
My sebos and nyabos, we have started the show. I love that. That was Nameless taking us to Uganda. If y'all didn't know, part of me is actually Ugandan from my dad's side. So, yes, I'm a mixture of very many things. But do you know when I found out? I found out, like, I don't know, when I was just about to get married. That was around 2019. So, like, I was going through my family history, blah, blah, blah. And then I was being explained to her about my grandmother, who I'm named after. Maloba is my grandmother. So I knew, like, you know, because we come from the border of Uganda and Kenya, but I didn't know she was full blown Ugandan. I was like, what? Okay. So now I am about to go, I think within the next year, I'm about to go on a quest to now find my relatives from the other side. I've talked about it with my Kenyan relatives who do know their blood, their kin from that side. So I want to go and venture and kind of like just, you know, get to know them, cover it, and like, you know, just explain our lineage so it doesn't get lost. Because right now, a lot of people don't know their origins. They don't know where they came from. They don't know their clan, their apart from their tribe. They don't know which grouping they came from. Blah blah. All of that. I remember when we were in primary school, we had to find that out. Like we had to do our family tree, and we had to find out which clan we were in. Blah blah. And my dad explained to me, but right now I cannot remember for the life of me. So I'm gonna go back, do a little bit of revision, and then plan that trip to Uganda. For those who are with me, hey, let us make that trip together. And then now let's document it and then just, you know, educate the people a little bit. We need to know our history. And there's one thing I love. It is definitely history. That is my thing. I am all about it. I come across something, I am hooked like nuts. Okay. Hey, that was my rant to the morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I have missed y'all. Let me tell you, that Homer took me down. Woo! Whatever that was going around. I'm telling you, I was sitting here in studio with my producer, and somebody came and then was with a Homer. I was like, I'm catching that thing. You guys are playing with me. And immediately I caught it. And immediately I was taken down. It is that bad. So now it is telling me my age needs to start stocking up on multivitamins. I am no longer a young thing, okay? It is time for me to start acting my age and let my body take the course it's supposed to be taking in a more healthier manner. So I have listened to my body. Now it's time to stock up and just get a little bit better with my health. But other than that, I missed y'all. I'm so glad to be back. So glad to be back at this desk. I'm just back in time for the request hours. Of course, you have to let us know exactly what you'd like to listen to. Plus 254-788-38030 is our number. We are live on our website as well as Icon Radio KE YouTube channel. So much going down. Between the months of September and December, but for me, first of all, I have already got into the Christmas mode. Okay, if you look at my stories, even on socials, I am there counting down the days. We are only 2 months away, okay, 3 months away from celebrating Christmas. So we're going to start playing Christmas music. I'm already telling you guys Merry Christmas. Because me, I'm all about that. Yani, you can never take me down during that period. Never. Yani, over there, you insult me, you throw mud at me, I'll just be smelling at you. Because deep down in my heart, I will always be happy skipping to Malu. There's nothing that will get me down. Speaking of getting down, we're going to be getting down to some news, to some business in a little bit. We'll also be looking at the weather this morning, how it's looking like for major parts of Kenya. Again, my number is +254-788-380030. Let's chop it up. Let's discuss. Let's get your music going. This is the Breakfast Jam.
She wants a man who will be faithful. She wants a man who will be faithful. She wants a man who will be so ungrateful.
Hey, Mr. Busy Man.
Sema niaje?
Tunaenda wapi leo mazi?
Sitaki basi.
Hakuna basi.
Says she want a man who be faithful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love to be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia pia pia.
She don't care about me background story and thing. All she wants in life is oneness and thing. Saying to myself, me want this fine thing. Put me give and check to say the right thing. Listen, yeah, let me put a ring on it. Share it to me name, let her make you one call it. Them call me love child, consider me on it. Coming on me tongue, let me show you how me run it. She want a man who be faithful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love to be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. Why we teach me Swahili? Love in every language, yeah me want feel it. I mean really, deeply, completely. Fly first class from Kingston straight to Nairobi. Don't wanna be lonely. Oh, oh, oh. This your loving, this your loving, this your loving gas spoil. Oh, oh, oh. Come make we bring forth another love child.
Said she want a man who be faithful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love to be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia pia pia. Oh, what a ting ting ting. The love you give me make me sing sing sing. Oh, what a ting ting ting. You treat me good, me African king. I be a queen from Jamaica. I cook your dinner, teach you patois. And when you're stressed, I'll make it better. I'll rub your head, massage your shoulder.
Never met an empress like Kalien. Feel love me one wait pon the rain. Ecstasy she go and get when I strain. Want to give you a little taste of me game. She grind properly when she wine in front of me. Show me that truly she be Jamaican and know a thing. Dirty wine and everything that come with it. And now me love it when she said she want a man who be faithful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love to be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia.
Said she want a man who be faithful. She don't want a man who be so ungrateful. She don't need a love to be painful. More time for your heart, she be grateful.
Why you make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia. You make me wanna say nakupenda pia pia aha nakupenda pia pia pia.
Took a long vacation, no makeup, just Jay-Z. You were balls deep, now we beefing. Had me butt naked at the MGM. So wasted, screaming, fuck that. Blurry now, but I'm anything. Hurry now, baby, stick it in. For the memories get to kicking in. It's too late, I don't wanna lose. What's left of you? How am I supposed to tell you? I don't wanna see you with anyone but me. Nobody gets me like you. How am I supposed to let you go? Only like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me proposed, I went on the road. You was feeling empty, so you left me. Now I'm stuck dealing with a deadbeat. If I'm real, I deserve less. If I was you, I wouldn't take me back. I pretend when I'm with a menace. You when I know that it's too late, I don't wanna lose what's left of you. How am I supposed to tell you? I don't wanna see you with anyone but me. Nobody gets me like you. How am I supposed to let you go? Only like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me, you do. Nobody gets me, you do. From Bamandait, Libyanka. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? Nobody will know the paranoia. Cause I put a smile on my face, a facade you can never face. And if you don't know me well, you won't see how buried I am inside my grave. Inside my grave. Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? Oh, holy Father, they drive over my head. Cause they make you no leave me deep. Oh, holy Father, yeah. Oh, make you try to understand. Yeah, who can know that for you? Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me?
It is a breakfast jam where we're all about your requests this morning. We share, let us know exactly what you'd like to listen to on +254 788 38 0030. You are listening to People. If there's a time that song makes sense, it would have to be now. Now, speaking of making things make sense, it is something we need to look at. That is the weather. The weather has been playing icho icho with us. Yani, 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute is over there just over here playing tricks. Like today morning is mad cold. So, for those in Nairobi, 21 degrees, mostly cloudy. 10 are going to 10 a.m. Humidity at 60%. Going up to highs of 28 degrees later on today, looking like a cloudy day for us here in Nairobi. For those in Mombasa, for Mombasa, it's at 28 degrees, partly sunny, humidity at 71%. Going up to highs of 30 degrees later on today, also looking like a mostly sunny day with little clouds here and there. In Kisumu, it's at 27 degrees, mostly sunny, humidity at 52%, going up to highs of 32 degrees later on today. Looking like a mostly sunny day for you guys as well. Clouds will be expected during the course of the day. All right, we're moving on swiftly into the headlines, making the news this morning. As I was coming in, I was watching the interrogation of the now CS of transport, and it was being he was being interrogated by Oparanya, the one who blew the whistle on this whole Adani deal. And now this speaks to it on the Daily Nation. Secret deals rock Ruto's regime. That is what is at the top of the headlines on their pages this morning. So you can find that on page 5 of that particular daily. So just talking to the aspect of a lot of secrecy that is being shrouded around Ruto's administration, including the Indian deals that are happening with Adani. Now, the one that shocked me, apart from Adani, was the aspect of Schiff. Now, it was revealed during that hearing, which happened at the Senate. I'm not sure which, because it wasn't really dated. I'm not sure when it happened. But Schiff apparently was something that was orchestrated to have the head and the owner of Nairobi West Hospital to run. This is according to Oparanya, okay? So this is somebody who is well known to the CS and to government officials. And so he was given the mandate and the operators to be able to run Schiff as the owner of Nairobi West Hospital. Okay. And I'm not saying because he owns Nairobi West Hospital is when he was given the mandate, but the two tie in somehow. But not only that, he mentioned the fact that he's the one who brokered the deal between the government and Adani. So there's a tie between, he's trying to create the tie between all of this. There's a lot of, trying to shush him, but he got his point across for us enough to be able to hear. And when the CS was always being asked, he was like, he's not aware. Although he does know the owner of Nairobi West Hospital. And it's crazy how these things work. And it's crazy about the way these things are coming to the fore. There have been protests at the JKIA. They happened, they were called off. But regardless, it would seem that this deal is signed, sealed, and delivered, and it's going through. It doesn't matter what we have to say, it is done. So Adani is going to be running that place for 30 years, okay? And even after that, still gaining money from it. There's a lot of speculation about the man who runs Adani himself, and his quote unquote dealings, whether they're scrupulous or not. It's just a lot of questions being raised, and Oparanya was like, listen, it's either we're running this in the country in a public mode or in a private mode, but either way we should be told. I feel the same way. Either way we should be told, because everybody feels these are public facilities, they're public places, that trading should not be that easy. Again, still a lot of questions are to be asked, especially as we're heading into the next election year. What does it spell for the government of the day? Lots of questions. Now, in the still on their front page, why universities and schools are in turmoil. Again, there's still a lot of questions shrouded around what's going on with our universities and schools, especially when it comes to funding. Now, on the Standard newspaper, the headline reads there in bold, dilemma of having convict for police boss. Now, the country is waiting to see if the Inspector General will serve his term. Apparently, he was sentenced to 6 months, I think, in jail. So, yeah, it is quite a quagmire. He apparently is set to appeal this particular conviction. But again, question is, where is our country headed to if the Inspector General is being sentenced to jail, if he is a convict? Because once you step into jail, you're automatically labeled as a convict, whether you are innocent or not. Like, that stigma follows you forever. What does it mean for us as a country? It's maddening what's happening nowadays. Still on the front page, to the president, loyalty supersedes competence. So apparently, according to the president and how things are being run, the more loyal you are, the better your chances. It doesn't matter how competent you are, blah, blah, blah. And this is according to now the opinions that are being shared on the Standard newspaper. Now, with the People Daily, on their front page, why Gachagua snubbed Ruto. You can see that these guys are as divided as it was between Ruto and Uhuru after the handshake. There is something not right. There is something in the water. So it says forces familiar with DP's thinking reveal the second in command feels slighted by push by the president's Mount Kenya's allies to hoist Kindiki. That's on page 4 of the People. There's also a big storm in Kupet over aborted strike. That is a teacher strike on page 3. And how governors spent 4.8 billion on garbage and lawyers. Also can be found on the People Daily. And on page 8, 50 officers in trouble over Gen Z deaths and Raila 2023 demos. That's a bit of good news, at least. Hopefully we'll get to see justice being handed out, and that it cannot be that easy for these officers to take someone's life or maim or injure that easily. That there is a process that seeks justice for the families affected, for the individuals who lose their lives and those who get hurt as well. That is how it's looking like on the dailies. When we come back, we'll be delving into some of the topics, including, again, just taking a little bit of a deep dive into the Adani takeover deal. We'll also be looking just a little bit into the rivalry that is taking place between the DP and the president. What does it mean for this to be taking place right now? Of course, you can changia to the conversation on +254 788 380030. I'd love to hear from you guys, together with your requests. Hit me up. It is a breakfast jam.
This is Icon Radio.
Energy, that's when you and me take it if you want to. If you wanna give me, take advantage of me tonight. Feel this energy, that's when best, I'm on my way right now. Keep me awake up in your bed, I'm down. Play my song, you feel the best line now. Turn me around and he said, why not on me? Body girl, why not on me? Pick it up, you dropped your crown down, shorty. It be white, so name your price lady. Open your eyes, up on this ride, I'm ready. Feel this energy, it's with you and me. Take it if you want to. If you wanna come and take advantage of me. Feel this energy, it's with you and me. Take it if you want to. If you wanna come and take advantage of me. There you go again, there you go again. Looking innocent, but that don't mean you can take. It's irrelevant, all your sentiment. Baby, cover me. There you go again, there you go again. Looking innocent, but that don't mean you can take. It's irrelevant, all your sentiment. Baby, 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 baby.
Twende east tuone life ya maji. Nasikia we ndio Beyonce, Stana ndio Jay-Z. I really need your energy. Tubonge mami, first date nilimshikia hiyo mbling easily. Cause I'm really tryna invest you, kiss and caress you. Staki kukuforce bana dai ukuje kwetu tonight wapi venue. Wewe ndiyo menu, jibaga lafu hadisia hizo zetu. I like the way you dress mami, unanimpress. And tonight I just want to caress. Anate tumekosana so unajua unani-stress. Usisikize how manambli you're my only impression. Plus I don't kiss and tell, nina vibes kakatel. Wita nipatie koka lafu yo matel. Na sijikona ni diamond, it's so hard to tell. Mara I need you, I want you, does that ring a bell?
This energy, it's with you and me. Take it if you want to. If you wanna come and take advantage of me. This energy, it's with you and me. Take it if you want to. If you wanna come and take advantage of me.
Everything like it don't stop. Baby, do everything I make it don't stop.
Baby, 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 baby.
It's been a long time, Nikama. You're moving on fine, Achacha. Well, could you home sometime? We sip some wine, and if it's fine, after I'll make you sing a love song. I promise. Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
Say my life is a dream. Tuko na ganji tuliota. Na success is a thing. Back then tulisota. Kwa shingo ni mabling. Na kwenye mkono ni mamota. Tukikutana kwa malobi. I said tunagota. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni.
For real, man, you already know, man.
Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni.
Man, for real. Nendesha crown toka 110. Nilidabo maganji za manager. Madem hawanioni kaonger. Wakaniona wanadai yani ler. Ukiona pesa unajicompose. Wanajua nimefika juu marashi ni ya comfort. Still gangster wrong rende na iko on toes. Niko mavitu flani white toka Augusto. Kwa majimi ni G, kwa beach mi ni daddy. Dem yangu kienyeji nilimgeuza body. Na hii dream misi wake up. Nalipa msupa ndio si white or makeup. Adi mokoro waga stubborn. Ati apandi nduthi ati yeni mama skazo. Tuko cruising na mkuze. Mrenga piamu na ya zamani bado siuzi.
Say my life is a dream. Tuko na ganji tuliota. Na success is a thing. Back then tulisota. Kwa shingo ni mabling. Na kwenye mkono ni mamota. Tukikutana kwa malobi. I said tunagota. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. King cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Sasa tunakula ni mi na my amigos. Na Carinhamus Casamidos. Wacha wasemeni na maringo. Uliza jeri nilishi maringo. Shine kama meno za wizo. 5-8 ukileta zako zile za hizo. Skaumane na watoto wangu sio wasipo nitaonane. Elbow iko nje ya window na maubane. Side stories zetu kwa my USB. Men my G's ni my USD. Jana nijibanda usiku ni kempiski. Na usikamta yetu aiseni kuriski. Bata ni white kama njumu zangu. Wakiuliza siri gani mina Mungu wangu. Cruising kwa mashini tuko sini gani. Oh, by the way, fuck serikali. Say my life is a dream. Tuko na ganji tuliota. Na success is a thing. Back then tulisota. Kwa shingo ni mabling. Na kwenye mkono ni mamota. Tukikutana kwa malobi. I said tunagota. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni. Tuko cruising na ni. Cruising na ni.
Big shout out to Vince on the beat, by the way.
Kaka Empire is the
Vince on the beats. Kaka Empire, King Kaka, Scam Cardinale on that. do have the celebration of Epoxy Pressure, the legend that is going to be going down on the 13th of October at the Carnival Gardens. Now, it's going to be featuring some of his friends and some of the new school guys as well. Everybody from Jackie Male, Titi Solomon, and of course Macadam and the band. This is just going to be his friends coming together and just commemorating this amazing artist. It's been amazing just seeing the stories that have been just coming up about him and how much he contributed to the rights of musicians in this country. Let me tell you, he used to go around arresting people who are pirating music. Okay, that's how serious he was about it. He was going after MCSK and demanding their collection, the collection of their royalties. Like, all of this was happening as Epoxy Pressure was pushing for artists to get better dues for their work. And more stories are going to be coming out. I'm going to be sharing them as time goes on. We're also going to be having some of these notable and legendary artists coming into the studio between the course of this week and the subsequent weeks leading up to the concert on the 13th of October. So you can get your tickets at macadam.hustlesasa.shop. Early bird at 1,000. Fans of Epoxy Pressure, that's early bird for 2 at 1,500. And gate lovers at 2,000. You cannot afford to miss out. Get your tickets now. All right, let's go into some of the news as we delve deeper into what's going on. Now, the Ministry of Energy is set to hold a stakeholders public participation conference on Monday, September 16th to get views of Kenyans on the proposed private investment partnership deal with Adani Energy Solutions Limited, despite the uproar it has elicited from Kenyans. Now, the public participation forum is set to give, or rather get the views of Kenyans on whether they support an agreement where the government is planning to award Adani Energy Solutions Limited's permission to transmit Kenya's electricity. This is to mend electricity tana. Now, should the deal sail through, the multinational company will take over from Kenya's electricity transmission company and be in charge of the electricity transmission from the power generators, a move that has been opposed by Kenyans. Now, the government had initially expressed interest in the partnership to address the perennial power blackouts in the country that have been largely blamed on Kenya's transmission infrastructure. Now, Energy Cabinet Secretary Opio Wandai blamed the blackouts on the old infrastructure of power transmission, pointing to a need for the improvement in the infrastructure. Now, let me tell you, the privatization of the supply of electricity is not a new thing. It's not a new discussion. It has been proposed over and over and over again. But what does it mean? You know, and yes, KPLC has failed us royally. But then again, it just speaks to also the collection of the dues that is owed. Like, already with the SGR, we have seen this. We're going to continue paying China until our debt is paid. It's quite a big debt, quite a big one. And guys are wondering, like, how do we get into such a deal? You know, same thing now with this Adani one. It's not only now the airport, but it's seemingly also power. You know, what kind of change will a monopoly like this bring? Now, again, I'm saying we have been grappling with bad service. Okay, there have been blackouts, there have been surges, you name it. You know, KPLC has been this left, right, center, up, down. Okay, I experienced it a few weeks ago, and it took almost, I think, over, I don't know, almost a week to get our situation sorted. It was really annoying. But what does it mean? That is the main question. Now, away from that, of course, we are looking at what is going on between DP Gachagua and President Ruto. it is not quite clear as to why these guys are not seeing eye to eye. You know, Paka, he's notably missing in events. Like, you can see, like, his chair is just there, empty. Now, DB Rigathi Gachagua explained why he did not attend a church service at AIPCA Central Western Archdiocese in Nyeri County, where he was expected to accompany President William Ruto. LDP, while attending centenary celebrations of Our Lady of Sorrows Baricho Catholic Parish in Kirinyaga County, explained that he could not afford to miss a cake served in celebrations to mark the church's 100 years. It is cake he was looking for. Now, he had intended to attend the centenary event and leave midway to join the head of state at AIPCA Central Western Archdiocese in Nyeri County, but the event got so colorful that he decided to stay till the end. Man, he said the bashment was bashing. He was like, Zay, I'm not leaving until the cake is cut, okay? That was his reason. Was it suffice? Was it something that we should go with? I don't know. But now, Kimani Gunjiri is warning of dire consequences should DP Gachagua be impeached. Now, former Bahati member of parliament Kimani Gunjiri, who's a close ally of DP Rigathi Gachagua, on Sunday warned of dire consequences should the impeachment plans against the DP continue as planned. Now, the former lawmaker told those planning to impeach him to weigh in on their planned action, saying that the move may cause security threats with a heavy political weight that the move carries. Making reference to Gachagua's calls for listening to what the people on the ground are saying, Gunjiri asked those proposing the calls to immediately back off and instead focus on service delivery to the people. Now, Gunjiri, as a result, said, or rather asked President William Ruto to move in and cool the political temperatures and assure the country's political stability. Yeah, so I don't know. It could spell a lot again for if the impeachment does go forward. Again, he's the second highest command in the country. And of course, Gunjiri is saying that the president's silence is speaking volumes. He needs to speak up for his DP and call to a cessation of this particular plan. It's quite dicey what's going on between the two of them. Quite dicey. And I don't know what it spells for the future of UDA. It's been going on for quite some time. I don't know if DB Rigathi Gachagua will just stay quiet and ride the wave as, you know, President Ruto did during his time, or actually, you know, fight against what's going on right now. Again, I'd love to hear from you guys. +254 788 38 0030, as well as my YouTube channel comment section right there. That's the best place for me to check you guys out. Of course, my hashtags are The Breakfast Jam, TBJ, Afropunk Queen. If you use those hashtags, I'll be able to check out your comments both on Instagram and Twitter. Let's get back into the music when we come back. We'll be looking at our innovation topic of the day. Again, your request is what I request for. +254 788 38 0030 is our number.
My
perfect time. It's like I was sent here to rescue you. Oh, my shady, oh, yeah. Oh, my shady, oh, my shady. She gonna wanna pass a wine for me, wine for me, wine for me. She wanna wine for me, she wanna wine for me, wine for me. My shady coco. Two-step with it. I don't know why, don't work with it. I don't know why, shady, oh, no. Two-step with it. Don't work with it, don't work with it. Get the rest of my shady coco.
This is my wife.
Just whipping that something.
Oh, sh-
And I really wanna see you happy. I really wanna see you secure. Confident in your sexy. I know you don't feel that with me anymore. You should walk away. It'd be selfish of me to ask you to stay when I know that I cannot love you the way you deserve. I can't sit and watch you make these same mistakes. Ones I know that you're willing to make. Please don't love me. Walk away, you'll be better for it. I can't be your happy. Walk away, you'll be better for it, girl. I'm only gonna hurt you. You'll be better for it, girl. Find someone that deserves you. Wait, ooh, running after all these thoughts, steady telling you I'm not. Lying to your face, done got too easy for me tonight. Even though I love you a lot, hey, all I'ma wind up doing is making you hate me. I broke your self-esteem and made you feel crazy, so walk away.
I think we might need to press the brakes on this for a second. I mean, this ain't right.
This is Icon Radio.
So fresh is on the beat.
What a waste. Ooh, love. A storyteller. What a waste. Baby, tumejiseti we on the highway. Tukafunga breki, tukaanza bishana, asking who is Diana, vipi mnajuana. I swear tumejibetray, baby tumejiseti, cause love isn't here right now. I guess we'll never know mali hii story ingeenda. Tulichoanza kuja tumalize, kinachokwaza baby ziandike, punguza drama baby zitushike, washa kishada. I don't wanna argue, kako sawa miko sawa, kako sawa miko sawa. Akizile vitu tulipanga, ukanishukisha namba, najua misi hiki tanda, vile visa na visanga. Akizile vitu tulifanya, kabla ubadilishe namba. Bado wamsemanga mini psycho, bado mupiganga simu yako. Nilideletingi namba yako, lakini naikumbukanga kwa moyo. And I just can't explain, thoughts of you and me keep going up and down in my brain. And you were looking for some love, didn't care for the fame. I was looking for a good time playing the game, yeah. And now you're stuck on my lane, moving in together, baby, it was never the same. Oh, it's such a shame, kila saa tunakombana, lini tutaelewana? Tulichoanza kuja tumalize, kinachokwaza
tulisanga akizile vitu tulifanya kamlo badilishe namba.
At the end of the day, all we want to do is be sour. At any point in the day, it's like a luxury nowadays with so many things clouding our minds. And just being all right is something that we all yearn for and hopefully all deserve. I would love to be sour, like completely sour, yes. But we're trying to keep it sour with our music this morning. Bien has been played just a few minutes ago. We also had him on Masheri. Love that song. Love how he put everything together, from the instruments to the BGVs to his lyrics on that particular song. It's quite something. Now we're looking at our innovation topic of the day. And this is of a woman who started off a cause to be able to create inclusion for children with disabilities, especially within the rural areas. Now, she's called Shauna McDonald, and she's the mind behind Shauna Quip Social Enterprises, transforming lives across Africa with innovative mobility solutions for children with disabilities. Now, she creates custom wheelchairs for holistic support. Her work empowers communities to create a more inclusive world. She was dubbed as a hero for the MasterCard's top 10 hero for the 2022 competition. And she has been making moves, just creating these amazing wheelchairs where now kids with disabilities are able to move around. You'll be surprised how many of us are impacted by people living with disabilities, especially those who lose their mobility as a result of their disability. It's amazing to see stories that are coming out. Like just the other day, Colin Farrell was telling a story about parenting a child with a disability. You know, it is quite. It tugs at your heartstrings to see parents who continue to stay the course and make sure that they take care of their children. It's no longer deemed as a stigma or a taboo as it was back in the day to have a child living with disability. But now, how do we as parents and as a society make it easier for them to be able to live a somewhat normal life? Because remember, disabilities doesn't mean it's inability. It does not mean that. It simply means that they're just not able to do what we're able to do, but they're able to do whatever they need to do in their own way. Now, Shauna Quip's work is to remove barriers to access for people with mobility disabilities by providing assistive devices and systems of delivery that are designed for use in rural and resource poor settings and improve each individual's opportunity to function and prevent and delay serious secondary health complications, and are distributed as part of a collaborative and sustainable community-based support services structure. And of course, they've been doing this mostly around the southern part of Africa. They are based in South Africa, and I hope it spreads out to the rest of Africa because God knows we need it. Let me tell you, a lot more stories are coming out. A lot more parents are talking about the plights that they go through, especially when it comes to mobility. There is one person I follow. She's called Mama Blessing. And first of all, she and her child Blessing are indeed a blessing. But she documents day by day what it is and what life is like taking care of her child. Her child, I think, has cerebral palsy, and she's unable to move around without assistance. She's also unable to eat, and she doesn't have speech as well. And one of the major struggles is moving around with her from time to time, whether it's to her therapy sessions, whether it's to church, and also the stigma that comes with it from, some of these cab drivers, some of these matatu drivers. You never begin to understand how people in this day and age still do not understand disability, because each one of us knows someone living with a disability in one way or another, whether it's a family friend, a friend of a friend, or in your own family. But still, that stigma is still being tied. So for her to be able to move around with her child, especially move around with her wheelchair, has been quite impossible. And she just seeks ways to, of course, enrich their lives a little bit better. Now, coming up with chairs like these will make things for people like Mama Blessing a lot more easier. All right. So go and check out Shona Quip, social enterprise on LinkedIn. We'll be sharing her story on our socials later on today. She's called Shona McDonald. We are celebrating you here on the Breakfast Jam, celebrating the work that you're doing. It's no mean feat, just giving and giving fully to enrich the lives of others. But that's our innovation topic of the day. If you do know someone who is doing something extraordinary within their communities, or to better enrich the lives of others, you should let me know. I would love to host them here. Hit us up on our email, info@iconradio.co.ke. You can hit me up personally at Myra at iconradio.co.ke. You can also hit us up on our WhatsApp number +254 788 380030. And with that, we come to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch up again tomorrow, where we're going to be having our icon of the day. Of course, look forward to amazing music coming out of Icon Radio. Just stay tuned to www.iconradio.co.ke. But before I head out, I need to put you on to one more event. That is Sustainability Connect. Yes! Nigeria has been working hard. She's been over there toiling in the plantation, and we're finally having an event for Sustainability Connect, the first one ever, and it's going to be going down in November. Now, you can find out more about the event on our website. Go to the tab written events right there at the bottom of the page, and you'll get to see what the Sustainability Connect is all about. But I'll just highlight it real quick before we head on. The Sustainability Connect Summit seeks to reinforce the relationship between ESG factors and how they influence sustainability in the business ecosystem. Now, the summit brings together experts through leaders, policy makers, industry professionals, and innovators to discuss the critical role that ESG plays in fostering economic growth and advancing SDGs. Now, apart from that, if you are a stakeholder, you're a startup, there are going to be workshops, training, and especially if you're a startup, pitch sessions will be going down. So you'll be able to pitch your startup to chairmen of the industry, people who can tell you how to better your product, your service. You'll be able to also interact with incubators. You'll be able to gain more knowledge. So this is very important for you. Other than that, massive networking will be going down during this event. Tickets are only going down for 5,000 shillings. They are currently available on www.iconradio.fameve.event. So head on over to the FamEve website. You'll be able to cop your tickets there. Again, this event is going down on November the 28th, 2024. To find out more details, of course, follow Sustainability Connect both on Instagram and LinkedIn. Be sure to listen in to Sustainability Connect this Wednesday to get more details. Of course, continue to follow Icon Radio K to get you and keep you in the know. Have a fantastic day ahead. We'll find you guys again here tomorrow. I've been your girl Myra Maloba, the Afropunk Queen.
We didn't make it to forever. Probably ain't getting back together. But that don't mean that I can't wish you better. We ain't good, but we still good. I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good. Who knew it'd be like this? Usually my exes turn to enemies, but this is different. Cause we done got closer now that you ain't with me. All that love that we had, ain't no way we gon' forget that. And your family, love me like I'm family. You know where you stand with me. So when they ask, tell them right one, right time, wrong time. Can't say we didn't try. You always been a real one, even though we ain't together. It was real love, and baby it's still love. I hate that we make it to forever. Probably ain't getting back together, but that don't mean that I can't wish you better. We ain't good, but we still good. I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good.
All the plans you made for me to be your missus. All the stacks that you just spent on me, ain't nigga, don't go forgotten. But we're happier apart than locked in. Don't smoke with me, I promise, but don't do drama. It didn't work, but I hope you find another. I wish you peace, I wish you good sex and good sleep. Find a girl of your dreams, cause I sleep well at night knowing this ain't meant to be. Right one, right place, wrong time. We didn't try. All good things come to an end, so let's just learn the lessons and find loving again.
I hate that we make it to forever. Probably ain't getting back together, but that don't mean that I can't wish you better. We ain't good, but we still good. I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find another. We ain't good, but we still good.
No matter who you with, I wanna see you happy. Yeah, it didn't work out, but that don't mean you should attack me. We enjoy the 5-star meals, but you was with me for the Zaxby. Holding me down from the start. I used to be broke, I was ashy. I hate we didn't tie the knot, but that's how life go. You always would say that I might blow. Got rich and I pay for your lipo. I know the person you is, that's why I still wanna be friends. If you wanna open up a new salon, I still help pay for the wigs. And I help with the lease. You know I ain't never been cheap. Relationships don't always last, but let's not turn it to beef. I'll come through from time to time and have you grabbing them sheets. That's if you want to, I'm just playing, girl, stop smacking your teeth. 21.
I hate that we didn't make it to forever. Probably ain't getting back together, but that don't mean that I can't wish you better. Good, but we still good. I realize that I can't be your lover. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find